Good morning, everyone. And yesterday we talked so much about lip sense. The same way, I thought I haven't done a video where I talked about my favorite shadow sense colors. I think the group already has my top favorite red lip sense colors. I have top five pink lip sense colors, so something like that. So I thought, why not I do the same with shadow sense colors here. We have three different types when it comes to shadow sense. We have matte shades, we have shimmer shades, and we have glitter shades. So today we are just going to concentrate about matte shades alone, and I'm mostly picking the shades that are in stock. That way I don't show something which is not in stock. And the cool thing about shadow sense is they are not only smudge resistant, they are water resistant all day wear, but that also has our proprietary Senaplex Plus complex, which is anti-aging concept. So our makeup is unique because of that, because most of the makeup will either break you out or it is going to clog your pores. Here all our products are either made non-comedogenic, that means they are not clog your pores, and even our foundations are like really lightweight, and they are buildable to the coverage you need. So you have so much versatility to play with. And today I created my whole look with the shadow sense in different ways so that I can talk about it. So let's first show the one I want to cover first. Since we are talking about matte shades, I wanted to show this collection, which is our rainbow collection. Here you can see violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. I cannot pick any favorite from this because these are like basic colors from which you can create multiple colors out of it. So this is like a no-brainer, I would say. See, these are like a red, blue and green and all are like your base for creating multiple shades, and they all are matte shades, so they make it so versatile for you to create your own shades. And if you want to play with shadow sense colors, this is a perfect place to start with. So this is like a separate category which I am not going to pick one or two favorites. So this is like a collection that came for people who are so into makeup. They understand, because here you have, being a cream to powder, you can create any colors out of these. And same way, some of them are my go-to for everyday looks, which I have used plenty of times, and I talked about it in my looks too. So if you take mine, I always use rustic brown, which is like from our permanent line. It's like a dark brown. That's the one I always use to fill my eyebrows. Being a cream to powder, you can see, I know many of you have used brow products. You can see here, once it settles, you are not going to have any budge at all. So that way it makes it easier for you to carry the whole day. Whether it's you are going to sweat or anything, this is going to stay all day. So rustic brown is one default shade that I use. There are many shades I can suggest, because if you like to use black, you can use too, but I like to go with rustic brown for my eyebrows. So this is another staple I always use. And the next one is a color that can match your skin tone. So here I use natural tan to color correct, or even to conceal sometimes. So this is another go-to of mine. I use it all the time. So I can swatch and show you how it blends really well to my skin tone. So here you can see, so I take a little bit on my eye, and once I blend, you can see it literally turns into my skin tone, and it conceals so well. So that's why I use natural tan to color correct. So even if you are not someone who doesn't use eyeshadow colors, you can still use like this as a concealer. You can include in your foundation. You can even mix our shadow sense in your concealers too, as a concealer in your foundation and mix it and apply it all over. So that's another shade I always wear. And for my eye look for today, if you see, I have used Onyx, which is the black Shadow Sense color. You can see I have opened the lid too. When it comes to the end, you can take a stopper which is here, and you will still have so much product left. So I'm running out of my first Onyx, and you can see that is the one I have used in my waterline, upper and lower waterline, to give like a eyeliner look. I didn't even do eyeliner for today. Instead, I have used the Shadow Sense as my eyeliner, and Onyx is my favorite when it comes to doing as an eyeliner when I'm doing eye looks, because it blends so well with other Shadow Sense colors. That way it can stay really long and it's not going to budge like anything else. So the next one I want to talk about is Pink Posy, which I have used as my my blush shade for today. Since I'm going with all matte shades, I have used this. Uh, the advantage with Pink Posy is Pink Posy can work really well as your crease shade, and also it can work as an overall lid shade. If you are someone who don't like a very bold eye colors, then Pink Posy will really look nice. It's a very subtle mauve pink. At the same time, it can work really well as a crease shade. And here we have some of our favorite matte shades from Pink. I'm going to swatch them in my hand now. Desert Rose is another one which I really like as my blush, because Desert Rose, even though it's a matte, it has like a pearly finish to it, and all these shades you can add a little bit of pearlizer if you want to give like a glittery tint to it. So that is another versatility. And here I have Plumberry, I have Pretty in Pink, and Bella Cream. Obviously, since I have used these in my recent eyeshadow looks, I haven't used them for today's look. So let me go ahead and show how these swatch, and also I will show how you can blend to a very dark to a very light tone. So here is the swatch. So this one is the Bella Cream, and next is the Plumberry. All these are really pretty matte shades that can go well, and this one is Pretty in Pink, and the next two are the Desert Rose. As you can see, Desert Rose has like a pearly finish. That's what I was talking about. That's why it works really well as a blush. And the last one is Pink Posy. So here I'm going to show how you can blend the shade really well. So do you see how dark it is? Then let me take a brush and blend it out a little bit. And once you work on your like a eyeliner brush, you can see how you can thin the color out. You don't have to have like a really dark one. You can, how much ever you blend, the color is going to look really light. At the same time, when you add layers, it's going to look darker. So it's up to you whether you want to take a very light layer or very dark layer to it. So that's the cool thing about Shadow Sense. You have the versatility of blending it really well and making it really light. And always make sure to start with a very small amount when it comes to Shadow Sense. You can always layer it and make it darker. So if you take too much product at once, it will make it harder to blend. Whereas when you use a thin layer, so see here it settled down. So hereafter it is not going to, here this is the finger I used, but here you can see it is, once it sets to a powder consistency, it's not going to go anywhere at all. So that's the beauty about Shadow Sense. And so these are the favorite pinks, matte shades I want to talk about. If you like greenish or olive tint, then Mystic Mars will work really well. This is a very pretty eye shade actually. This can work really well with browns, and we do have Smoke Topaz that will be really little more of a olive brown tone, whereas this is more of a green. You can see the difference between a light green, and here Mystic Moss is more of a darker shade of green. So that's another matte shade that can really work well for our skin tone. If you're a blue lover, then we do have the denim, which is like a dark navy blue shade. This will be really perfect if you're a smoky eye lover. So I have done this one with lapis glitter and all. So if you want to have that kind of a look, then denim will work really well on that. And for colors which are more of a fall tint, I love Americano and French Roast, but unfortunately the cafe collection is sold out. So here we have Rust. That's the one I have used as a all over eye color for today. It's a very pretty shade, like I mean it blends so well, and you can do just as a one color. Like usually that's what, like before Rust I used to always do Americano, because the consistency is like such a buttery consistency when it comes to these shades. Like I mean, once you apply, they blend so well, and you can layer glitters, or you can, I have done rose gold glitter, I have done cinnamon shimmer, anything goes so smooth on top of this. Or if you are a matte lover, you can leave it as it is. You can just do pink posy in your crease and do this one. That's all, your eye look is finished. When it comes to browns, I think we already talked about rustic brown, which I have used for my eyebrows. Here we have garnet. This is another pretty shade, even that can work as a single one. Or if you think of this, I can add a tiny bit of garnet to it and make it as a brown smoky eye. So garnet is another permanent line color which works really well. As I was talking, French Roast used to be another favorite of mine, but it's a sold out shade, so it's not there. And today I have used burgundy as my lip color, so that can work really well with Rust too. So here you have, once you start applying and understanding the concept about shadow suns, you have like so much variety of colors to play with. And as I mentioned, even you can take just a tiny bit of any two shades. For example, you can take like a yellow and brown and mix and make your own color. So the possibilities are always endless. You can just take it on top of a container or like a wax paper or something and just mix it. I always have a blending palette, so that way I don't waste any product. I just use like a tiny bit and then start blending out. I think I shared my favorite brushes in yesterday's link. If you have missed this and all, this is the one I have shared. This is the E27, which will work perfectly well if you want to do like a all over lid color, because you can see it is very curvy and it's very small, so it makes it easier to go to the small parts and make it nice. And the next one I have shared is this one, the E40. This is my all over blending brush. This is the favorite of one. I always use it on my outer crease to blend it really well. This is such an investment. If you are getting it under $10, don't even think about it, just grab. The same way, this is a little smaller than that. This is the E35. So here I use it to blend it closer to the crease actually. So that one is to clean on my outer crease, whereas this one is, I use it for my all over lid shade. So few brushes, if you invest, they are going to work really well. And I always use the Cinema Secrets one if I am using it in between shades. That way you don't need a lot of brushes. At the same time you can clean and use it. I think I missed on the eyeliner brush. Maybe I will share that link too in that post. So hope you enjoyed it. Try these Shadow Suns colors. I'm sure you will love it. The versatility here is so much, like you can make it as a highlighter, you can use it in your eyebrows, you can use it as a Shadow Suns, you can use it as an eyeliner, you can use it for lips. Like pretty much you can play with the shades and utilize it to the maximum. So have a wonderful day. See you all soon.